All right. Welcome back, everybody. Or hello for the first time if you just tuned in. Today, in this live stream, together with my co-moderator, Philip, we have Freeski Slopestyle finals in beautiful Corvatsch Silvaplana, St. Moritz. And we're going to start in a couple minutes, and it's going to be a heavy one. We have a big starting field. Unfortunately, this week we had some delay with the weather. We had to postpone some qualifications. That's why we had this morning the last qualification of the Freeski men. And now we have Freeski finals coming up shortly. Here you see the start list from the Freeski women. Once again, international starter field. Also, Swiss represent Anouk Andraska.
Yeah, the only Swiss rider out
Only
here.
Swiss girl, yeah, that's true. I don't know where the other Swiss girls are, but Anouk definitely a good representative for sure. And this year we also have the privilege of using the World Cup course, actually. We haven't talked about that before. This course was used for the World Cup, I think 2 weeks back or 1 week back, I'm not sure. And yeah, this is a World Cup level course, so super big jumps, big rails, technical rails as well. And the Euro Cup riders are honored to compete in this course for sure.
Also premium shaped park, like everything is pretty much the best you can get it.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, the weather is not on our side today. We had pretty good weather this morning for the snowboard finals, and now it seems like Mother Nature is bringing us some more snow, which is always a good thing in my opinion, but unfortunately not the easiest conditions to have this Euro Cup final. But nevertheless,
I'm sure everyone's going to be sending some
yeah,
tricks.
they're going to send it for sure. Okay, we just got confirmation we're going to start very soon, actually right now. First girl to drop, Jade Michaud.
From France, representing the French.
The French freestyle team, here we go. And also, on a quick side note, which is super cool, we have this Euro Cup happening right now, and on the side of this World Cup, beautiful World Cup course, we also have the Junior Swiss Championships happening, which is super cool in my opinion. All the different age groups coming together on the mountain and just having a good time, I would say. Here we go, and this young girl looking to have a good time on her first run, Jade Michaud on course. Here we go.
Coming into the first rail, nice little ski slide popping out of it. Coming on with good speed to the up rail. Yeah, nice little grab.
And it's snowing pretty heavy, as you can see. Let's see if she has the speed. Yes, she does.
Oh, easy speed.
Okay. Big right side 360 on the first jump.
Left 3. Coming up a bit short, so that's probably going to be the jump where most riders might come too short.
That's true. Another nice left side 360. So 3 360s on the jumps. And I think a good way of putting it, this final is going to be a lot about strategy. The conditions are super tough. Pretty hard snowfall, as it seems.
Yeah, you can see it from this angle.
Yeah, it looks pretty rough, actually. So maybe today it's not all about putting down the heaviest tricks, but more about putting down a clean run top to bottom, maybe taking a step back in the difficulty and trying to put down a perfect run, as Jade Michaud just showcased.
I'm putting down nice 57.3. It's a good score for her first run.
great start for sure for the young French lady. Next up, we have an Italian girl, Elisa Maria Nakap, doing it for
Let's
Italy.
see what she's got. Coming up on the first rail. Oh, a nice 2-in. Coming off a bit short.
Ooh, nice backside 450 out. Now coming in switch. Does she have the speed? Looking good.
Yeah.
Ooh, super steezy switch. Corked 5. What's it going to be on jump number 2?
Nice 7. Oh, ladies are going off.
And the
Nice
right side.
7.
Oh, back-to-back cork 7s from the young Italian girl. Now finishing off in the pipe.
Nice little air. Coming up to this last little hit. Nice little alley-oop to finish it off.
All right. I think she can be stoked on that run.
For sure, yeah.
Definitely good to put the first run down. Maybe a little early off that first rail.
But the kickers were super
Dude, the
clean.
jumps
I
were
mean,
super sick,
speed
actually.
looked good. Doesn't seem to be that much of a problem. I thought with the snow now.
Well, maybe not yet. I mean, it just started snowing again
True,
a
true.
couple minutes ago, so maybe the conditions will change in the near future, but nevertheless, sick first run for Elisa Maria Nakap.
Ooh, very nice. 76.3.
All right. Clean first run from Elisa, giving her a nice first score to start it off. 76.33. Definitely a good score to start things off in this final. Next girl, Ingrid Gullhagen from Norway, dropping in.
The Scandinavians out here in Switzerland. Little swap up on the rainbow.
Nice front swap. Coming into rail number 2, going for the flat tube. Front side 270 out. Now coming in switch. Switch left side 180, maybe taking out a bit too much speed right there. Going for a safe run. Left side 360.
Just tapping the knuckle a bit.
Bit too short.
And the last one, a little straight air.
Yeah. As we said before, the conditions definitely going to get harder and harder as the day goes on. We have heavy snowfall.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we don't have any wind, which is even worse in my opinion compared to snow.
Yeah.
But definitely decent first run. She got through the whole course, didn't have any bails. And it's going to be interesting to see where the judges will put her.
I think it's important to put a good run down in the first run, because I feel like if the weather does get worse, it's just going to be harder to put one down in the second one.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely agreeing on that one.
48.7 for Ingrid.
Oh, and you
Nice.
got a little shout out from
Ooh.
Moritz Happacher.
Hoi, Moritz. Yeah. Thanks for the shout out, bro.
Whoever you are, Bobby appreciates you. Next Freeski girl on course.
Our Swiss girl. Nice little lip slide. She's super strong on the rails. Super sick to see her pushing the level. Coming up on this up rail. Pretz 4 out.
Yes.
Super clean. Pushing for speed up onto this first jump. Going for the left 3.
Okay, got it around. Still
I
pushing
think
for speed. I hope she has
right
enough speed.
3. Nice.
Looking good.
Last jump. Another little right 3.
So going for a strategic run right there. Doing a right side 360 twice, if I'm not mistaken, which is usually not what you're looking for, but in these tough conditions, it's definitely
Might be the smarter move.
good move to keep it safe.
I'm sure she can still step up some
Yeah,
tricks
for
in the
sure.
second run. Maybe ride the first jump switch or do 5 somewhere and then we'll switch.
Yeah,
tricks
she got some more tricks up her sleeve. That's for sure.
It's a nice 63 Puts her in the second place.
Decent for
nice,
sure.
Anouk.
63.0. That's a great score to start off. Next up, who is it going to be? Amélie Cancel.
Also from France, so French team out here.
Strong representing.
Also going for the lip slide like Anu. Now coming up to this up rail, boosting out. Nice 4 out.
Taking all the speed she can get. Going for a right side 540.
Nice.
Coming in switch for jump number 2.
It already looks like it's snowing a bit less, no?
Yeah, I think so
it's
too.
changing quite a bit.
It's not an easy day for a Freeski Euro Cup competition, that's for sure. Ooh, but not that much problems for the young French lady with that left side 720 now in the half pipe, finishing off her run.
And little alley-oop.
Little left side alley-oop. Nice run. Top to bottom, no problems. Is this going to be new leading run? Let's stay tuned for the judges. Proper landing, good speed.
And I feel like she spun all directions. And she got the switch, she got the right
That's true.
side, got that 7. Something the judge is definitely looking for.
Yeah, diversity. They want to see you spin in all different directions. Let's see what the score is going to be. Okay, 68.7, so place number 2 for Amélie Cancel. Decent start for sure. Next up in the start gate, getting ready to drop from Team Italy, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, nice 2 in.
Left side 270 on. Also riding without ski poles, and we talked about it before.
Oh, sick.
Oh my god. Let's keep on commentating the run. That was a nice 630 out right there. Left side 540.
She's riding super strong. Very nice.
Coming in switch,
5.
left 5. Okay, last jump coming in.
A steezy right 3. Very clean, top to bottom. Can't you
Nope.
still put it down in the pipe?
No problem so far. Nice little Japan air. And the alley-oop 540.
Sick.
Little twister action. Very nice run. And what I wanted to say before about the poles, we talked about it during the qualifications of the free skiers, and there is a new rule that they are going to add, or they're going to discuss the new rule in this spring, if they are going to make ski poles mandatory in the ski competition. So you have to ride with poles. So it's basically the same for everybody, I guess. And I think you can still ride without poles, but from my knowledge so far, if you ride without poles, the judges are gonna deduct a little bit of that score. Ooh.
Oh, putting her into first place.
Okay.
83.
Flora Tabanelli.
Super clean run.
Leading the pack right now. Next up, we have Daisy Thomas from Australia. Super sick to see riders from all over the world coming here to Corvatsch to finish off the season with a Euro Cup. Always nice to see.
It's also always a super international starting field here. It's
sick, yeah.
It's crazy.
It's really nice to see, for sure. And also this season, this Euro Cup season, I have to say, there have been a lot of New Zealand riders in the snowboarding department. Always sick to see the guys from the other side of the world. Here we go. Daisy starting it off with a nice little front swapped forward. And now on the pole jam,
Pretz
front
forward.
side.
Ooh, I think that was a little butt check in the landing, but she's still going. Coming up to
Holding
his
on.
first jump. Ooh, nice right 7.
Left side cork 7, yeah.
Mm.
Now going for right side 360. Oh no, right side 540 actually. So coming in switch right now. Okay, switch left side 5 now in the pipe. Looking for a strong finish. Nice little mute grab air and a left side alley-oop. That was a great run actually.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially even bumping up into podium position, I would say. Nice rails, sliding all the way to the end of the rail. Little short on that first jump, but other than that, pretty solid run for sure. And we talked about it in the beginning. Sometimes it's maybe even better to just take a more chill approach, a more easy approach in the first run, to just put one down and then actually go for the run that you really want to go for in run number 2.
Helps the nerves for sure.
Definitely.
So yeah, judges taking their time here. So far they've been doing a great job.
Shout out to Paddy Carney for being the biggest fan from Daisy Thomas. Sick to see viewers from all over the world in the live stream. Always a pleasure to have as many people as possible in this live stream. Super sick to see. Always good thing to push the sport, get free skiing and snowboarding out there. Here we go. Next Freeski girl dropping in from Norway.
Little ski slide to switch. Coming in switch to this first rail, so taking a different approach.
Ooh, a little early off on that flat tube.
Now coming up to the first jump. See if she makes... Yeah, got some good speed there. Now pushing for the second jump. This is usually where most of them come a bit too short, but
Ooh.
doesn't seem to... Oh!
Losing a pole.
Loses her pole.
Oh God, that was not supposed to happen. Unfortunately, losing the pole and then decides to cancel her run. Would have been pretty interesting to see if she just kept on riding. I wonder if the judges are
does that count
would
as a
have been.
deduction, or is it just...
Let's have a look at the landing. Let's see what happened. Oh, she lost it in the air already.
It gets kind of stuck on her ski, I think, somehow.
Tough first run for Elvira Marie Ross from Norway out here today.
Luckily, she still has a second run, though.
That's true.
So she can still put that one down with keeping both her poles in her hands.
Yeah, in the best case scenario, for sure. Throwaway run, 18 points. And I believe that was the last girl of this first run for finals.
So ranking right now in first place, Flora Tabanelli from Italy, then Maria Elisa Nakap, also from Italy, so Italy definitely
representing strong, for sure. And Amelie in place number 3 after run number 1. But still, as we said, everybody gets 2 attempts, so nothing is
for certain.
For certain. That's true. And now I believe we're gonna switch over to the men. First run of this final for men's free ski.
So we got 18 guys, I believe.
Yes.
And it's a
Oh,
big
actually, we have
field.
19 guys.
19 guys.
So a lot of riders to come. Big show for sure.
Also a lot of Swiss guys, which is super sick.
Super nice to see.
I'm excited to see Robin.
Oh, Robin
Brigge?
Brigge.
Yeah, the pipe.
He made it.
Yeah, pipe guy riding
Dude,
the slope.
that is sick. That is very sick.
He's probably going to do some insane stuff down in the pipe, I hope.
Yeah, true. And as we said, a lot of Swiss riders in the final. All right. So, we're going to start things off with Peter Reich from the USA. Here we go. Dropping in regular. Left side 270 on, 270 out. Now coming in, switch to the second rail. Oh, switch lip 270 on, continuing four. Super nice rail section. Here we go. Bobby, what does he have for the jumps?
Switched up 9, also landing that one super clean, also deep in the landing, which is always important. Now coming up, second jump, going for that 12. Also landing super clean, so he's putting down a super good run. And another switch, dub 9. Now coming to this pipe hit, let's see what he's got.
Whoa!
Ooh, sick axis on that one.
I think that was a Flare 720.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that one for a long, long time for sure, but sick first run from Peter Reich.
You'd definitely be stoked about that.
Yeah, for sure. Starting it off with that left double 9, no problem whatsoever. And here, very nice grab as well on that left double 12 with a bow and arrow. So grabbing both of his skis.
Oh, the single bobble. Like everything was super clean.
Everything was perfect. That's going to be interesting because the first rider is always the one to set the tone of the final. Also for the judges, they need a reference point in the beginning of the finals. So Peter
setting that kind of benchmark.
Yeah, that's
73.3.
Well
I feel like it's a
good score for sure. Yeah. All right, next rider, Owen Brogeno. Dropping in nice little K-Fat on rail number 1, front swap, back 270 out. Oof, and a corked 630 out. Now coming in normal on the first jump with a left side double cork 12 going
super
big.
deep.
Second jump, does he have the speed?
Oh,
Switch double Misty.
That's
yes.
smart. If you can push that bio, kind of push it forwards to go deeper into the landing.
Getting the momentum forward is always good.
And the dub 10 on that last jump.
Dude, that could be
like
new leader, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And now finishing off with a nice alley-oop flat spin 540.
Also a super clean run.
Dude, sick. I like to see a lot of landed runs because in the snowboarding final just before this morning, we've seen a lot of snowboarders going down on the first rail actually, which is always a bummer for us as well. But nice to see all the free skiers having a blast out here and putting down some incredible runs. Currently still waiting for the score, but I would say that has potential to be up in the. Okay, 78. I was going to say 80, but 78.7. That's definitely a fair score.
Very strong score for the first run.
That's true.
I'm sure he still has some other tricks in mind that he could pull out for that second run. But now we got the local boy, Nicola Bollinger.
Nico Bollinger on course. Just made it into finals on the bubble spot, starting things off with a 270 on, nollie 270 out. Whoa! Okay, I think that was a 810 or even a 990. I'm not quite sure how many rotations that were. Switch double 10 on the first jump. Switch.
Oof, just squeaking that one around.
Oh my god, holding on to it. Come on, Nico. Left side dub 14.
Super.
Ooh.
Yeah. Sick.
Okay.
And a boosty flare with nose.
Put it down, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cruising through the pipe. Super nice run.
That was a banger, bro. What the heck? Okay, let's count the rotations on that second rail. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. It was a 990. 990 degrees out of a rail. Crazy first run for Nico Bollinger. Super sick on that.
Super
switch.
deep also, like flying all the way down.
Yeah, true.
and boosting in this half pipe.
As we said before, the conditions are changing every now and then, but Nico definitely a bit lucky on the weather side, not too heavy of a snowfall. He can definitely be stoked on that.
Hell
And
yeah.
yes, the
Bumping him up to first place.
judges give him the reward. He definitely deserved that. 83.3. Great first score for Nico Bollinger.
Now
And the
we got
next Swiss rider. That's going to be interesting to see. Robin Briguet.
So he usually rides pipe. And he's been to the Olympics for pipe, so this is definitely a different
Pipe rider
discipline for him. But
on the slopestyle course. Here we go. Starting
seems
it
like
off.
he can handle it all.
Pretty decent. Back swap. 270 out on that flat tube. Now coming in switch. Ooh, sick
easy.
switch bio. 900 now on jump number 2.
Super clean. Cork 9. Now coming up to his last jump, switch with a switch.
Nice.
Bio 9.
Switch bio 9 with a truck driver, so grabbing both of his skis.
So yeah, here you can see his half-pipe
talented.
skills.
Half-pipe skills are definitely here. But sick to see him in the slopestyle competition. I enjoy watching a pipe rider putting down his skills, because in my opinion, pipe riders are technically the best skiers or snowboarders, because it's riding a half pipe is, you need to be
So technical.
super good with your board. You need to have that edge control, and that also helps you in slopestyle as well, for sure. So nice first run from the half pipe rider Robin Briguet.
Yeah, putting down everything super clean.
I think it's gonna be a decent score for him. Maybe around 70, 75-ish.
I especially think that last hit is gonna boost him up, because like putting down a 9.
Oh. Okay, 69.3 in run number 1 for Robin Briguet. I'm not sure if he did the same switch bio 9 twice, and maybe the judges deduct him because of that. I'm not 100% sure about it, but could be a reason.
We will see in run 2 what he's gonna
For sure.
pull out. Now we got the French rider coming up to his first rail. 2 in, 2 out.
Just holding on to it, looking good though. Coming in switch to rail number 2. Switch lip on 630 out.
His first jump, nice. Switch 9 with mute. Coming up, second jump, going full speed. Oh!
Ooh.
The bio 9.
Crazy axis on that bio.
And the last jump.
Finishing with a misty or flat spin 720. And an alley-oop flare.
It's also a strong run.
Yeah, solid run for sure. Not 100% sure if he did all the tricks that he wanted to, but nevertheless,
Puts one down, which is also
yeah, exactly.
always sick to see. All the guys put one down now so far.
Yeah, only landed runs so far, which is always a pleasure to see, for sure. And also maybe again for the young French rider right here, this was a strategic move. So maybe he was just going for a safety run to just put a score down.
Getting a 60.7 for that. Putting him into 5th place for now. Now already the next French. So there's a couple French guys.
A lot of
Yeah,
French
feeling-
riders.
yeah.
Sick to see. Vincent Maharov dropping in.
Ooh.
All right, front swap, back to 70 out. Ooh la la. Nice little corked 720 out.
Going full speed for this first jump. Boosting that 12. Super, super nice. Onto the second one with a switch. Dub 9.
Oh.
Ooh, just couldn't quite control it. Kind of butt checks it, but keeps on going.
Right side double 10, finishing off the jump line now in the pipe. Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
nice. Cork 9.
Super sick left side cork 9 to finish it off. Unfortunately, as you said, not quite able to put down the second jump super clean, but still putting down the run. So he's gonna get a score, and the score may not be the best, but he still has a score on the board, which is always a good thing.
Also, so much respect to all the riders today for even going for these tricks.
Yeah, I mean the weather
these
looks...
conditions, yeah.
Dude,
you can
look
tell
at this.
It's snowing like crazy.
Just a minute ago we had no snow, or almost no snowfall, and now it also looks different at the start, at the top. Looks heavier down in the finishing area. Next up, from Chile, Salas Francisco.
Maybe the only skier from Chile out here.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, actually, that
Chile
is the only Chile free skier starting it off on the jumps with a nice switch left side double 10 now on jump number 2. Going for a switch right side double 9. Not able.
Coming up a bit too short.
Yeah.
Looks like he's okay though. Already up and riding. Just a bit bummed he couldn't put it down.
Yeah, the snowfall is getting heavier minute by minute, and also we have a little bit of wind currently hitting the slope. Unfortunately, super tough conditions, but as you said before, a lot of respect to all the riders, also to the snowboarders. Oh my god, it looks like a snowstorm out there. Actually, kind of glad we're in here in this comfortable,
cozy booth.
comfortable streaming booth. Also, maybe at this point we can give another shout out to Sunrise for putting together such a cool setup for our live stream, our little streaming booth here. Super nice. Thank you, Sunrise.
Much love, Sunrise.
For sure. Next up, we have another Swiss rider, Adrien Vaudois.
The homie from the west part of Switzerland, French speaking, coming in, switch to win, 2 out. Also super stylish rider. Coming in, switch to this red big tube, 2 in, 2 out. Puts it down clean, now pushing for some speed.
Dude, look at the
crazy
snow.
conditions
right
now.
Okay, going super big
no
though.
problem for Adria. Puts down a huge 12. Out to the second job.
Switched up 10.
10, yep. Also puts it down a
and
bit
now
of a struggle,
he has to
but
push. Now he has to push for it. Oh god.
Oh! Goes for it, but man, in these conditions,
it's hard to even get
heavy.
yourself mentally to go for it. I think he really wanted to land his first yard, and you can see he was quite disappointed. It was looking super good actually, but as we said before, the snowfall is keep on getting heavier, and Adrien,
sadly not.
Yeah, it was looking so good actually. Speed was looking very nice, and then here on that switch, top 12, just not able.
Luckily, not something too bad.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
Yeah, hopefully it snows a bit less.
Yeah, we
next
can
run, so we can.
We can only pray at this point, I guess.
See the homies land the run.
Nothing much we can do about the snow, but then just to enjoy it, I guess. I mean, it's not that enjoyable for the contest riders right now, but nevertheless, snowfall is always a good thing. Here we go. Next American rider or US rider, James Kanzler, dropping in.
Coming in, switch to this down rail. Nice switch to in, 2 out. Super clean. Skiers don't seem to have any problems with the rails, huh?
Yeah,
that's putting it down.
Whoa,
oh, super sick. 4 out.
Frontside cork 450 out.
I'm pushing for speed in this first job. Will he have enough? Yep.
Oh my god, going all out with the speed. Should be enough though. Yes, it looks good.
Oh, even going deep, so doesn't seem to be a problem for
top 12 with the blunt.
Rider.
And now switch Bio 900. Probably not the trick he was looking for on jump number 3, but nevertheless.
I think strategic, that was
yeah,
pretty
that was
smart.
strategic for sure. Putting one down. And also, once again, we said it at the beginning of this finals. Today, it's not about the heaviest tricks. It's about getting through the course, landing all your tricks without any bobbles. And this young man definitely had no bobbles in this run. Maybe a little bit of an easier run, to say the least, but definitely a great run for James Kanzler.
Yeah, as you can see there, it's just snowing more and more.
Snowfall is getting heavier and heavier. Oh man. No easy conditions for sure. But we can be grateful for snowfall at any time of the year. Or at least
shout out to, what's her name? Janine?
Oh, shout out to Janine, yeah.
For being down there and
for
showing all the riders the score.
Being in the snowstorm. Tough job.
Oh, but a super good score for James. 80.7, putting him into second place. So
right behind,
definitely be stoked about that.
Right behind Nico Bollinger. Next up, we have Kadi, the Steez master from France. Kadi Gomi on course. Here we go.
Super strong rider, no?
Yeah. Also super stylish. Oh my god, on the rails, dude. Front swap, back swap to switch on the rainbow rail. Super technical. Here we go. Switch, tail, 270 on.
Pushing for speed. Will he make it into the lining?
Oh my god, look at the
switch
snowfall. This is crazy that the riders are still going for doubles at this point. Oh my goodness.
Doesn't seem to be a problem for him.
No, it looks like it's a normal park day for him. Oh, and also the switched up.
Oh! Okay, hopefully he's okay. Going down pretty hard on that last jump.
Okay. So, I think that was a pretty intense example of how you can get lost in the air.
Yeah.
It was looking super good actually on the last jump as well. The takeoff was pretty much perfect, but Kadi just getting lost and just misses. I mean, look at the pop. It looks super good.
Just opens up and
yeah, and he thought, I think he was finished already with the double, but he wasn't.
So he's already up and walking.
Dude,
hopefully he's okay.
How can you get up from a bail like this? Oh my god. Big shout out to Kadi.
Yeah.
That was an insane crash. Shout out for still standing. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and the snowfall gets worse and worse. It's just not an easy day for competition, unfortunately, but nevertheless, we're going to try our best to keep this competition rolling. Of course, for your entertainment, for all of you guys, for all of the 158 people watching. Shout out to you guys for still tuning in. We're trying to have as much fun as possible. Not that easy in heavy snowfall conditions, but a guy that definitely always has fun on his skis, Niels Riener.
The king of rock in the Swiss team.
The king of rock, for sure. And also the king of OL. If you know, you know. Starting it off with a switch 270 on. Pretzel 270 out. Switch again. Switch tails 270 on. Continuing 4. Oh my god, the snowfall is insane. Switch double.
So crazy that they're still going for these.
This just looks kind of wrong. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, left side double 9.
Okay, but Niels
honestly,
still putting down a sick run.
Bro, come on, hold it together,
Take
bro.
it easy.
Oh my god, switch left double 900 now, finishing off in the pipe. How is he even? How is he even riding without any jacket?
So much respect, yeah.
Let's go, Niels. Let's go. Shout out, my dude.
You know, I also wonder, does this influence the judges? Because they know it's so much harder now for these riders to drop than it was for the beginning.
That's true. I feel like there's a bit of luck today that I mean, the first riders, you said it, they had way better conditions than this because, I mean, you can see it for yourself. Super heavy snowfall, and unfortunately we saw Kadi, the French rider, go down pretty heavy on his first run. But yeah, I don't know if how the judges will react to that and adapt. If they even go for an adaptation, or they just keep on scoring the same. Because I mean, at this point, it's just all about luck.
Surviving game.
Yeah, surviving and just luck, for sure.
I mean, you can see the snowflakes are even getting bigger, so
it's almost a full whiteout. But
Niels
still
putting down a nice 71.
Let's go, Niels.
Super strong showing for in these conditions.
Dude, insane. Actually insane run for these conditions. Next up, Miro Tabanelli. Most likely the brother of Flora Tabanelli, who is competing in the women's department today. Starting it off, 270 on, front swap, pretzel 270 out. Now coming in switch with a switch tails 270 on.
Oof. Doesn't seem like they have much speed up there anymore.
270 out as well.
Okay, so breaking off the first jump, just
I think that's a good.
Probably can't see anything.
That's a good.
It might even be too slow now.
I mean, dude, what do you want to do? Mother Nature is the strongest power out there, and we're facing a super heavy snowstorm, obviously, as you can see. I don't know, maybe we're able to do a little reshape on the jump so they have
enough speed,
better prepared takeoffs, but it's a super tough competition today. Not easy for anybody, actually. For the riders it's hard, for the judges it's hard, for the shapers it's hard, for everybody involved it's definitely not an easy task. I would say we even have the easiest job of today.
We have the easiest job.
And yeah, as you can see, obviously a throwaway run for Miro. Next up we have Eirik Zatteroy doing it for Norway, dropping it.
Let's see if he's got enough speed. Going for this banana rail, probably the first one.
Yeah, I think so.
For skier today, riding that rail. So sick to see
also
him.
with a 270 on, which is pretty heavy. Oh my god.
I guess the speed is definitely an issue up there now for that red tube.
Which is not a very good sign, because you need a lot of speed out of that first, or second rail, pardon me, for the first jump. Ugh. Don't jump.
Yeah.
Please don't jump. Yeah, that's a smart move.
It's hard to watch because you know these guys would
they
be
want
super
to.
down to
yeah,
try
they
some
want
stuff,
to have
but
a great competition. But yeah, that's how life goes sometimes. Oh man, tough day to be a slopestyle athlete for sure. Yeah, you can see he almost stopped on the takeoff right there. Also just going for a floaty left side cork 5. And you can see it on the takeoff on that second jump. He
pops up.
He just popped as hard as he can, but barely makes it over. So yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for sure. But, and I say but because the guys that dropped in first, as unfair as this sounds, they were lucky and they had the better conditions and they put down heavy runs. So Nico Bollinger might be super lucky today.
Is this
current leader.
René?
Yeah, and now we got René Monteleone.
The homie René. Let's see if he's got the speed to clear this rail and the jumps in these super tough conditions.
I mean, if somebody is able to get the speed, it's definitely René. A big rider. Oh, yes.
It doesn't seem to be a problem. I mean, you can probably still not see too much, but the speed doesn't seem to be a
Oh, yeah.
spoke too soon.
Yeah, just wanted to say,
Sorry.
watch
Sorry,
out.
Rene.
Oh,
My
man.
bad.
Tough luck. Yeah, Rene also one of the top qualifiers, actually. I think he qualified in 3rd place, if I'm not mistaken. Starting it off pretty technical on that first rail. And also looking good on that 450 out. First jump was looking very good, actually, and then on the second jump just couldn't put as much pop into the switch left double 9 and then going down in the landing. Nevertheless, we still try to keep this competition rolling. It's super hard for everybody involved, but I'm very stoked to see that everybody's just trying to put it together, trying to put this competition on the rolling. Next up, we have Gian-André Bollinger, younger brother of the current leader, Nicola Bollinger, and also known as Juanito. So Juanito Bollinger getting ready to drop into the snowstorm.
Mm-hmm. Super good rider, so I wouldn't be surprised if he puts down a super good run.
Ooh, starting it off, tail butter 270 on swap, pretzel 270 out, switch tails 270, back swap,
still
continuing
making it through
for
that rail super clean.
And just tucking for speed as hard as possible. And yep, he's still going for it.
Yeah, still has the speed. Doesn't seem to
Left,
be a problem for him. I feel
10.
like it's gotten a bit better.
Maybe a little bit, that's true. Right side top
12.
12.
Come
on, bro. Finish strong.
It's looking good so far. Oh, yeah, okay. Getting a 9 around, a bit short, but still.
Still putting it down. I think at this point it's important to just put one down.
Yeah.
And
yes,
that's what he does.
Super nice.
Let's go,
well done,
Juan.
Bro.
Let's
well
go.
Done.
Nice
much
run.
Respect.
Dude, actually so much respect. Also to everybody dropping in right now. I mean, I wouldn't want to drop in right now, honestly.
No.
The conditions are so bad.
Especially going for the tricks these guys are going for.
Yeah. I mean, Juan definitely took out some difficulty. I mean, he had to. You can see the switch double 9 barely makes it over because of the snowfall. But still putting it down. So I wonder where the judges will put young Juanito.
Yeah, both the Bollinger brothers. Hello, Juan.
Hello, Juanito. Yeah, both Bollingers. What did you want to say?
Putting down super.
Oh, yeah.
Super good runs.
Dude, imagine if
They
Nico
both.
gets first and Juanito gets second. That would be so sick.
So it looks like the snowfall is a bit less. Not that it's
A little
super
softer.
good conditions, but
Just a little softer in the snow flake department, but still waiting for the score. It's definitely not an easy task right now. Okay, 70.0 for Gian-André Bollinger, which puts him into place number 6 for the moment.
I think the judges, as hard as it is now, but I think they're definitely looking to put someone, for the riders to put down a clean run. So, like, making it into landings. If we compare the run of Juan with the one of Niels.
Yeah, that's true.
Niels put down a super clean run. Didn't go for crazy spins, but just everything's super clean.
That's true. Next up, we have Axel Burmansson. Now on the jumps. Going double 12, but a little bit too off axis. Not able to put it down. And it seems to be a little better, as you said, with the snowfall. Changing
Clearing
every
up a
now
bit.
and then. Oh,
Ooh.
nice front flip.
Oh, huge
Dude,
flare.
big flare.
Super sick.
Back-to-back flares as well. Yeah, unfortunately going down on that jump number 2, and I said it before, and I will say it again today, is all about strategy and also, as always, a little bit of luck. And yeah, for Axel, I mean, the conditions were looking pretty good, but just getting a little unlucky on that first jump and not quite able to put it down. But how many runs do all the riders have?
They all have 2 runs. So he's still got one more.
He still
to
gets
stomp
another
that,
chance. Let's go. Next up is going to be another Swiss rider. Super stoked to see this guy, Thierry Willi, good friend of ours.
Yep, younger brother of Colin Willi, also super strong. Freeski
Here we
coming
go.
up to this first rail.
Okay,
Coming off a bit early, but still
still good.
pulling
It was a
through.
technical trick, so there was some room for error. And that's gonna be it, I think.
Nice.
Is he still going for it? Oh my god. Okay.
Taking out a bit too much speed on that.
Yeah, I don't think that was on purpose, though. That speed check after the first rail. Yeah. Now he's just having fun with it.
Yeah, so definitely a throwaway run for Mr. Thierry Willi. But as we said before, he's still got a second one, and I'm sure he's going to put it down. He can handle pressure pretty well.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And he's also a big guy, so he definitely is able to put a lot of speed into the scores. We have El Tony Mate in the chat. Was good, El Tony fam. Best conditions for Freeride World Tour. Definitely agree on that one.
Maybe not for slopestyle.
Maybe not for slopestyle, but for a freeride competition, this weather would be super nice.
So I think we have just 2 more riders left to go.
Let's have a look at the start list.
And then we'd already be through with run number 1, and then we'd start again with the ladies.
Exactly. Here we go.
So I got Mr. Kim Gupser, aka KGOG,
Yes,
dropping
sir.
in. He had a super nice quali run just earlier today.
Top qualifier, actually. So, actually, I believe 2 more free skiers, if I'm not mistaken. Came starting it off clean in the rail section. Nice little cork 720 out of that pole jam.
Coming up his first jump, probably boosting that 12.
So much pop.
Known for going all the way to the bottom. Now switch 7, okay. So maybe the speed is still an issue for Kim. And
Oh yeah, it is. Definitely is. It's so tough, and I can relate with Kim right there, because on the last jump it seemed like he still has enough speed, but coming up short on jump number 2, I mean it just throws you off. Like you
The
know,
whole flow,
oh,
there's no flow.
I don't have that much speed right now. I came up a little short on jump number 2. Can I still pull it together? So the nerves are definitely going up when you get a little short. Like right here, you can see a little bobble on the landing.
You can see that last jump from the other
Yeah.
angle. I think he
just stressed a little
Yeah,
too much,
yeah.
I think. If he would have chilled a little bit more on the takeoff, he could have put it down, but run number 2 is gonna be it. Yeah, shout out to El Tony Mate right there from Kim Gupser. Let's go.
So also King Gupser, like Thierry Willi, looking to putting it down in run number 2. Now we got the last rider for this run 1 men's final.
James Pouch from Great Britain. Here we go. Right side 270 on to forward. Coming into rail number 2.
Ooh.
Ooh, left side, 8-10 out.
Holding on there.
Tornado spin. Switch bio 9.
Looks like it's snowing again a bit more, so these conditions are changing like crazy.
Oh yeah, he knew it already.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a throwaway run for James Pouch.
I feel like
Oi.
the snow might be settling a bit more now on the course, so it's slowing down the riders a bit.
Yeah, and I mean, it's unpredictable, really. You see the snowfall again getting a little heavier, and then it starts to get a little lighter again, so it's changing constantly, which is super, super tough for all the competitors. They have to adapt every minute to the new conditions, and it's not that easy. Definitely not easy. But luckily we have 2 runs today, so
Let's
we're
hope
gonna
the snowfall kind of dies down a bit.
yeah, let's
so
hope
we can
for some nice sunny weather again. Nothing much we can do about it, but just cross our fingers and pray for good weather. Starting it off again with the ladies, run number 2. Here we go. This is it. I think we're going to start it off with Jade Michaud. Here's the ranking, exactly current ranking from the Freeskiers after run number 1. Pretty interesting to see what will happen for run number 2, because as we said before, Kim Gupser didn't land, Thierry Willi didn't land, René Monteleone didn't land, Kadi Gomis going down super heavy, and all of those riders, all of those names, they're super talented riders and definitely have the tricks to put down a good run and maybe get into podium position. Oh man, I'm so happy that we are inside this streaming booth right now and not outside.
We're cozy in here.
Very, very cozy. And now we're going to start it off again with the women for run number 2. So this is it. Final run for the ladies.
I wonder if it's going to be even more of a challenge for the ladies, because they're all probably lighter than most of the men.
Oh, I think so. I mean,
so I just hope that...
We talked about it in the snowboard finals, where we also had some ladies having issues with the speed, and definitely not easy if you're a smaller, lighter person to get the right amount of speed. But I guess either you're big and tall, or you're small and jacked, I guess. Here we go. Jade Michaud starting things off. Run number 2.
So she already put down a pretty strong first run, I think. As much as
It was pretty decent for sure. She has a 57.33 currently in place number 6. So maybe looking for a 540 in her run, because in run number 1 we only saw 360s, so safety measurements made for run number 1, but will we see a heavy banger right now from Jade Michaud? Here we go.
Coming off a bit early on that lip slide.
Exactly, just wanted
now
to say
pushing
that.
for speed onto this up rail. So yeah, it looks like it's super slow right now. Will she make it into the landing of the first jump?
Right side 360. Ooh, barely making it. Pushing for speed as hard as she can. Oh, that looks very slow. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, tough.
Tough. Tough conditions, dude. We can't do anything about it. It's just life is life. Na 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 na. No, man.
Still trying to have a good time.
Yeah, we're trying to have a good time for sure, and always super, super tough to see the riders that they can't really show their best riding. It's always tough, and mentally as well. it's tough to take a step back and maybe just do something a little bit more chill. Let's see what's it gonna be for Maria Elisa
So she's
Nakip.
sitting already in second place with a super strong score of 76.
Looking pumped for sure. Starting things off with a nice 270 on. Here we go. Ooh, getting hung up on that pole jam. And that's also going to be a throwaway run for Maria.
But she got into landing just now on the 3. Doesn't seem to be...
Yeah, well, I think we talked about it in the beginning of this final. Strategy is to put down a clean run top to bottom, and I feel like as soon as you have a little bobble on a rail, you already know that this is not going to be the perfect run.
And then it's also not worth it to try something crazy on the kick, especially in conditions like this.
For sure. So definitely a wise decision from Maria to take a chill lap since she's already in place number 2. Sitting comfortably actually with a 76.33. So having 14.33 difference, I believe. Oh no, that's... Wait. 8 points. About 8 points of a difference from Maria to place number 3. So looking pretty good. Definitely. Next up, we have Ingrid Gullhagen from Norway.
Maybe the Norwegians are more used to these conditions.
I was thinking about it just a second ago. That's true. Maybe Norwegian riders are feeling at home right now. Let's see if Ingrid is able to put down a clean run. Rail section looking good so far.
Yeah, speed seems to be okay on this first jump, but second jump is usually the
harder one for sure. And yeah.
Also coming up too short. Going down. I hope she's okay.
Oh man, I think it's just depressing and like kind of hard for all the riders. We talked about it before. Everybody wants to show their best riding, and it's really, really tough to show your best riding in conditions like this. So Ingrid Gullhagen will stay in 7th place with her 48.67. Unfortunately for her, but fortunately she's healthy and she's still living.
Yep.
Here we go. Next girl, only Swiss Freeski girl in the final, Anouk Andraska. Take it away, Bobby.
She also put down a pretty good first run, so she's already sitting in the top 5. Coming up to this first rail, going for the 2-in, coming off a bit short. Seemed like she was a bit slow, so definitely a challenge to slide through that whole rail if you're already coming up slow. And I feel like it's already a throwaway run for Anouk.
She's not going to go for it.
Because, as we said before, it's not worth risking anything. If
and also, I think the snowfall has gotten a little worse than before. Oh, man. Yeah. Tough luck for all the riders out there today. But I'm still kind of hyped that we get to do the competition. I know it's not the nicest competition also for the guys watching. Probably not that entertaining as you hoped for, but nevertheless, Philip and I are still here to have a good time, to entertain you guys. So if you have any questions concerning this competition, let us know. Or maybe some podium predictions even. Here we go. 32 for Anouk. Obviously going to be a throwaway run. But still, Anouk sitting in place number 5, which is a super decent result for this Euro Cup finals today.
Next girl already dropping, going in with the lip slide, sliding all the way through the rail.
Amélie Cancel from France.
Up rail, nice little pretz. 4. So she's still going for it. Will she have enough speed? Oh, Also coming up a bit short, so this...
Right side 360 with a little knuckle. Will she clear jump number 2?
Also...
I don't know if you can call that a clear, but I mean, she landed. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
No chance. No chance. I mean, if...
It's hard to watch.
Dude, like, yeah, Philip and I think we can relate super hard with all the riders right now. These are... It's not fun to be out there right now. Or at least it's super hard to have a good time right now on the course. And, yeah, that also plays in with the nerves as well of the riders. So, yeah, and I definitely know the feeling. It just sucks in general. Just not nice to not be able to show what you actually want to show. But Amelie
Still
definitely
sitting in 3rd place, so
good.
she can definitely still be stoked that she's up there for now.
That's true. And I think honestly it's not gonna change very soon, because this is actually the last girl, and this is going to be a victory lap.
Just like
oh no, it's not the last girl, sorry, pardon me. There's still 2 more girls to drop.
Okay. But she's sitting in 1st place right now?
Yes, still sitting in 1st place, Flora Tabanelli. Probably the sister of Miro Tabanelli, who is going to be
skiing family, huh?
In a little bit. I mean, I hope they're going to compete. It looks like the speed is not there at all. Oh man, tough day to have a slopestyle competition, that's for sure. But still, shout out to all the guys in the chat, all the people watching the live stream. We appreciate you to tune in, makes our job a little bit more fun. And yeah, unfortunately not the best freestyle entertainment today, but we're still keeping it going.
Everyone's trying their best out here.
Everyone's trying their best, that's true. Here we go. Next girl, Daisy Thomas, and I believe she also has some supporters in the live stream. Here we go. This is your girl dropping in
Let's
hot.
hear it for Daisy Thomas, huh? Shout out. Coming up to this 2nd up rail.
Looking good so far. Will she be able to get through the jumps in this heavy snow blizzard? Ooh, going for a 720 left side.
Now she's got to push. This is where most of the girls have issues, but yeah, she knew.
Chance.
Yeah, she knew.
The 2nd jump is really tough to clear in these conditions. I feel like maybe if the jump had a little bit more pop, it would be more possible to clear the jump. Especially, I think we talked about it a little earlier, doing these bio and misty rotations, rotations where you lean over the jump takeoff in the front, motion. Basically. Yeah, the forward momentum that you get is definitely helpful to clear jumps in conditions like this. And I mean, dude, this is just tough to watch, actually. Look at the snowfall. My goodness.
So
tough day.
I think now we have the last.
Yeah, last girl to drop. Elvira Marie Ross.
Will she be able to change anything in the podium?
Stay tuned and hope for speed. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look that fast.
Yeah, I mean, it's just these conditions are impossible.
What do you want to do? You can't do anything about it. This is just... I'm kind of speechless right now. I don't know what to say about it. It's... I want to stay objective here and don't let my emotions ruin the live stream, but it's just super hard right now for all the girls, and I don't want to imagine how how the next Freeski man is gonna feel like.
Yeah, just having like the mindset,
dude. I think actually current leader, is going to be the first to drop for run number 2 by the men. But here you see the podium. We made it through.
Yeah.
Competition for the ladies is done. Italy taking over spot 1 and 2, followed by Amélie Cancel from France. Great show. And also shout out to Anouk Andraska.
Yeah.
Great show.
Also, on the positive side, no one got hurt,
Yeah,
which is
true.
always sick to see.
Well,
Everyone's
I
safe.
hope actually that nobody got hurt. We haven't heard anything from Kadi.
Yeah,
Kadi
true.
Gomi taking probably the gnarliest slam I've seen all day. And yeah, I think they're gonna discuss right now if they
Yeah, what
will
what the
have
plan
another
is.
run. Because
Maybe
this is,
wait it out a bit.
yeah, maybe wait it out, or I mean, is it gonna stop snowing anytime soon? I don't think so, honestly.
But you never know. We're in the
I
mountains.
mean, yeah, you never know. That's
In 10
true. There's
minutes, the
always
sun could
hope.
be shining.
I didn't want to say that I don't have any hope left, but
Okay.
I mean, for sure, you have to consider the safety of all the riders. And even like my biggest question right now is, would a helicopter like a
Yeah, true. How are they
Rega,
going to do
would
with
they
the
be
safety?
able to fly? Because that's always like a big part, and I think also for all the guys that are wondering why they are discussing right now, the first priority for all riders and for all like staff members is the safety. So if the helicopter isn't able to come to rescue, I think it's. I mean,
It's
in
too
that's my
dangerous, it's too
opinion.
risky
That's my
to-
opinion.
Yeah.
I already had a bunch of concussions and like problems
Especially
with my
in
back.
conditions like this.
Yeah,
like,
dude, and if the helicopter isn't there and you have back problems, it's not gonna be easy.
Okay.
Okay, so we just got confirmation that the coaches decided that they want to continue with the competition. They want to keep it as safe as possible, obviously. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm wondering what's the game plan looking like for all the riders.
I
Actually,
think most of them are just going to go for something safe and
yeah.
you know,
And I
get
mean,
through this contest.
For Peter Reich right here, starting off super strong.
Yeah.
He's already sitting in place number 4 with a 73.33, and yeah, that's already over. I mean, we gotta be honest. We said it before, and if you're not perfect, you're not gonna get the points you need. But no. I don't want to hate on the coaches, but I don't know where the decision came
Yeah, I wonder, did the athletes
to
not have a
like.
say? You can't really have an European Cup.
I mean, and it's also kind of a little like crazy because in my mind, the coaches are kind of responsible for their athletes.
Yeah.
And if I would be, that's just my opinion. If I would be a coach right now and my rider isn't stoked on riding, I would say, dude, don't ride. If you're not stoked, if you're not feeling it, especially in conditions like this, it's not a good idea to ride. And I think the best example is Andri Ragetli.
Yeah, and the world champs.
Pulling out of the world champs, even though they had the competition and he was just deciding not to
Too much risk.
compete. Yeah. Here we go. Next rider trying his luck. Owen Brangenou from France.
These athletes are fearless.
Yeah, they
Go
are.
down this course in these conditions.
Dude,
I mean,
it's crazy.
even in good conditions, this is a
Yeah.
crazy course. So, shout out to the guys still going.
No, I mean, come on. This is so hard to watch. Yeah. Oh boy. But Owen Brangenou, definitely one of the luckier riders today. He had some pretty good conditions, or well, definitely better than this one in his run number 1, and he is currently sitting in place number 3 with a 78.67. So He can be stoked for sure. I
Mhm.
mean, it was also a bit lucky that he had the good conditions, but still, you have to put down the run at the end of the day.
So yeah, the riders that put down their run in the first run definitely have a
Yeah, they have the advantage for sure.
for sure. Yeah, it's dumping like crazy
Dude.
again.
Powder Big Air coming in
Powder
tomorrow.
Big Air.
Oh my
Yeah,
Here
so
we go.
dropping in next our
Next rider, I think he's going to
leader.
have a lot of fun right now. He's just going to have fun with it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. 270 on, front swap forward. Nico Bollinger, current leader. Looking good so far. Front side 450 out.
Yeah, let's see what
What
is.
will we see? Front flip, yes!
So Nico just having fun out here, giving us a good show.
Another one! Dude, I love it. He's the front
One more.
flip master. And another one. Come on, boy.
Will he have enough speed? I mean, even just doing a
Dude,
front flip over a jump
And you
that
can
size
see,
in these conditions.
you can see on his takeoff, he's popping as hard as he
Yeah.
is able to, and he barely makes it over. And also, we talked about it before, these tricks with forward motion, all these front flip and misty and bio rotations, they help you to get further. But even with just a front flip, the trick that you probably can go the furthest, he barely makes it. But putting on a show right here, I love it.
Nico.
Thank you, Nico, for that beautiful
Keeping us
run.
entertained.
For sure. Robin Brige, our Swiss pipe rider today in slopestyle. Ooh, nice little switch flip. Yeah, he's gonna cruise. I think all the riders are gonna have fun right now. Or they just try to have fun.
Yeah, these are probably the last conditions you would want
Oh my
in
god.
a contest.
You can't be serious about this. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
I see. So the goal was not to give them, or yes, obviously they wanted to give them another chance to have run number 2, but the idea behind keeping the contest rolling was that they can actually get the scores and get a ranking, a final ranking. So they just do the second run, and it's basically just for the top 3, so that they actually can get their positions. So this is basically a show run. Run number 2 is just a show run for all of the 126 people still watching. This is just for you.
Yeah, shout out to those people watching.
Yeah, still enjoying
Hopefully
the blizzard storm.
it's entertaining.
I hope so.
I mean, these guys are still going for
Dude,
it.
I mean, I said it before, like, the thing is, if you're hyped to ride, it doesn't really matter what the conditions are, I feel like. I mean, it's super tough right now, obviously, but if you're still hyped to ride, you can see that in the body language of a rider. Barely getting up on the lip of the jump. Oh my god.
Yeah, so if anyone wants a POW day, tomorrow would be the day to come up
Tomorrow's the
here.
day, for sure. But always
some
check your
POW.
bulletin,
Yep.
your avalanche info before you go powder skiing or snowboarding. Stay safe while you do that stuff. That's the most important thing. Next up, from France for a little show, Vincent Maharov. Currently in place number 10.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
jibbing around on that first rail.
Little salsa action, almost.
You know, it would be cool now. A little rail contest up top on that rail.
That would be very interesting to see, for sure.
Or a knuckle.
Or a knuckle contest. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, but as we said before, they just do the second run so they can actually put in the scores into the rankings. So this is just for all the riders that actually put down a run in run number 1 so that they can get an official result. Dude, that's still going huge on the pipe.
Yeah.
That was sick. It is snowing so hard right now. This is so crazy.
So what's the plan for the next 2 days, JJ?
Oh my god. I definitely do hope we're going to have big air qualifications tomorrow. And then there is going to be the big air finals on Monday. So we definitely hope that the weather is clearing out a little bit for the big air competition. Even the camera gear seems to have some issues with that snowfall. I hope we can finish the stream on a positive note, though.
Yeah, I mean, look,
Dude.
he can't even make it over the knuckle.
That's crazy. And I think the craziest part about it is, or in my opinion at least, this morning the weather was looking actually pretty decent.
Yeah,
like we had sunshine, and it was looking perfect.
And that's mountains, you know.
Yeah, and now we are here, and it seems like winter is coming, or winter is here for all the Game of Thrones fans out there.
Winter finally came to Europe. I mean,
the White Walkers might be around the corner pretty soon.
Uh-oh.
Still got a lot of people in the stream. Love to see that, obviously.
I don't know, can the stream even see us, or is this...
Yeah, the stream is still going on. This is just... Here we go. Who is going to drop in next?
The homie.
The
Adrien
homie.
Vaudot.
Le Vaudot.
Monsieur
Dropping
Vaudot.
into the snowstorm up here on the Corvatsch. And for him, it was super unfortunate. He was looking very
had
nice.
A super good run.
And then he just bailed on that last jump in run number 1. I wonder if he's going to try and put something together, like something actual serious.
Maybe. Go check out his Insta. He's been shredding with some purple hair. Definitely some entertainment.
Oh my god. Yeah, you have no chance of clearing the second jump right now. I mean, at this point, every rider that is still up at the starting gate, they could just do a rapid fire.
Yeah,
just
I wonder
a rapid
why they
fire
don't
over the knuckle. Yeah, I mean, we know why they do it, because they wanna be able to let those scores count in the Eurocup ranking,
can't they
because
just go down?
They need to actually do 2 runs in finals to let it count. So they can't just say, we're not going to do run number 2 and take the result of run number 1. They have to actually let everyone go twice.
Right through. Yeah, bummer. Not the way we wanted to end.
No, definitely
this contest, but that's how it goes sometimes.
That's how she goes.
Do anything against
Mother
Nature.
Mother Nature is a pain in the ass sometimes, that's for sure. Especially for freeski and snowboard, the outdoor sport. Definitely a tough tough day today.
Mhm.
I mean, it's almost powder in the park right now. Look at this snowfall. It is just dumping. It almost looks like it's like December or
Yeah,
January.
Yeah. It's like a Locks Open.
Yeah, Locks Powder Open, but just a little delayed this year. Corvatsch Powder Open. Yeah, James Kanzler with a little fun run to finish it off. Currently sitting in place number 2. So also one of the luckier riders. And this man is still
Oh,
standing.
he's still here.
Big respect to Kadi.
Shout out.
Oh my god, he went down so gnarly on this first run. And I hope he's just gonna take a chill approach right now, just do a run.
Homie
Nice.
is
Front swap, back swap to forward. Yeah, he's gonna chill. That's definitely a wise decision. Definitely one of the harder bails I've ever seen. Yeah, he's hyping it. Love it.
trying to keep the vibes up.
Dude,
here.
but just big respect to him for actually saying, yeah, I want to go for run number 2 and actually just ride. Because this bail,
Yeah, that was
literally
scary,
like
yeah.
getting lost in the air, that was a perfect example of getting lost in the air. You could just see like his body was in a position, it just looked unnatural. And you definitely saw that he had no idea where he was. But he's stoked on the straight run. Oh my god, and even getting a 30.7. The judges are putting him out there. Appreciate it. Oh, I think he's actually going to move up a couple spots with that run. Yeah, he did. He actually moved up like 4 spots. That's crazy.
So hyping up the people gives you more points.
I see.
Come on, Niels.
Niels Riener.
He's going full speed. Let's see what he's...
I think he's going for one. Ooh, switch 270 on Pretz, 270 out.
So
Coming in
Niels
switch.
is sitting in 5th place right now. Also, pretty good ranking.
And it's over. God.
But yeah.
We talked about it before. If you want to like play with the top 3 spots, you really have to have like a perfect run.
Oh.
Maybe not the hardest tricks, but just the clean rail section, no hand drags in the jump landings, and just, yeah. I mean, dude, that's crazy. There's so much snow right there. Oh,
He was
okay.
shaping the kicker for the next rider.
I see. So it's a team effort.
Teamwork here,
team
yeah.
effort out here to keep the contest rolling, which is actually quite nice, I would say. So the riders that had to ride in tough conditions maybe have a chance of trying another series run. Not 100% sure that that's going to happen, but... And actually, I'm not going to lie, I hope that all the riders are taking it easy in these conditions, because it's really, it's just not worth it to really go for a crazy run right now.
I think it isn't really possible anymore.
No.
Like,
I mean, the second jump was tough
it's
to clear all
basically
day.
impossible.
And now it's snowing super hard, so it's pretty much impossible. Ooh, super nice.
Super smooth.
270 on to switch on that banana rail. Switch tails to 70, continuing 2 out.
So will he try something on this first jump?
Big 180, looking super sick.
Going switch onto the second one.
Oh, switch 5, dude, and actually clearing the jump. Oh no. Oh, knuckle. Ooh.
Yeah, okay, so...
That's gonna leave a mark. Tough conditions, as we said all day. But, yeah, this is just a show for everybody watching right now. Still got 111 people in the stream. Shout out to everybody watching at home or in the restaurant or wherever you are. Thanks for supporting our stream. we're trying our best to somehow keep this competition rolling and keep the show must go on, like they say.
He even got a better score.
Oh, even got a better score.
Yeah. So
Let's see. Maybe he even
to all the riders, it's
is he up there?
still got a chance.
I think he actually moved up a spot or two. Okay, next up, let's see who we have in the start gate. Gian Andri.
Bollinger, Mr. Juanito, sitting in 6th place with 70 points. The
And
brother of
actually also maybe nice information about Gian. He's currently the leader of the Euro Cup standings, so if he's able to maybe get another good result in Kitzsteinhorn
or in the big air.
or in the big air as well, he could secure himself a personal starting spot for the World Cup for next season, which would be very nice for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he's always having a good time. I feel like these two brothers,
they're having the best time of their lives, for sure.
They just want to ski, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, two local boys.
Yeah,
from
sick.
Samoritz.
Just sick to see.
Yeah. Oh. Cruising through the pipe.
Okay, I think we don't have that many riders left in the start gate. So we're slowly but surely coming to an end. 3 more riders to go. Yeah, definitely not gonna better his score. Obviously, gonna be sitting in that top 6 position. Next up, we have Axel Burmansson dropping in switch, second to last rider, or third to last actually.
Yeah, let's just hope the big air.
Yeah, just
weather for the big air is going to be a bit better, because
fingers crossed for the next couple days that we have solid weather. That is definitely what we hope for, and yeah, I think we don't have to say much about today. It's been tough for everybody, and there has been some riders with some more luck, riders with a little less luck. For example, Axel Burmansson, one of the riders that has been a little unlucky, had to ride in super tough conditions, and yeah, definitely not the result he was looking for, but still happy to be out here. And yeah, just sharing the stoke of free skiing.
Also moving up, bettering his score, 31.
Let's
so
go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now he's sitting in place number 14. He was in place number 19 a second ago.
Now, I think the last rider, all right?
No, not the last.
Oh,
Thierry Willi is second to last, and I think René Monteleone is going to finish our competition day.
So Thierry, a workhorse, a machine.
Oh yeah, workhorse is actually a good description for him. I heard about it.
He is so motivated and super talented. But today, the weather is not playing on his side. So
no, definitely not. So currently sitting in 11th place, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna stay the same.
But
actually
I'm sure
still going for it. Left side Korok 9, here we go. Will he? Oh my God.
He is not giving up.
Okay. Kind of clearing the jumps. And Eliub 5.
I feel like this is a great representation of Thierry. Like,
yeah. Conditions are super
just
tough,
doesn't
but he
give
still
up.
he just wants to go for it, which is sick to see.
And he's probably even more hungry now for the big air to do well there.
That's for sure.
Yeah, much respect, Thierry. That was sick. Especially on the 2 jumps that don't have any speed.
Yeah, he cleared them the
Yeah.
best, probably. So he has currently 40.67 points, sitting in 11th place, and I actually might think
This could be better.
it could be better.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
41.3.
a little bit better.
Doesn't bump him up, but thank you,
Still nice
Thierry,
to
for the
see.
show.
Yeah, still nice to see, for sure.
And the last rider of
James
the day.
Pouch. So I don't think we're going to see René Monteleone
No.
choosing not to do his second run. Little backside, 270 out on the pole jam, but I think he's gonna, yeah, he's just gonna go
chill.
on the side. So that's it.
Yep, that was it.
That's all. Thank you for watching. Anyways, it was a super tough competition.
Super challenging, yeah.
Hard for everybody, hard for the judges, hard for the athletes, and also it was kind of tough to commentate on the second run as well.
Yeah.
Not that easy, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. I think we're going to see the final results in a little bit.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone working out here.
Oh, yeah.
Trying their best to keep this contest running. I mean, it's not hard to make a contest like this happen when the whole week is kind of against us with the weather.
Yeah, that's true. Big shout out to everybody involved. Also, if we're giving out shout outs right now, shout out to Sunrise for sponsoring this stream, putting this show together. And here you see the final ranking. In place number 1, Nicola Bollinger. Place number 2, James Kanzler. And place number 3, Owen Brangenou. That's a sick podium, actually. I'm stoked for Nico.
Yeah.
Definitely, we said it before, some of the guys were a little lucky with the weather. In the beginning, the weather was acceptable.
Decent, yeah.
And now the weather is just gone.
Impossible.
Super rogue nation, rogue weather. And yeah, tough day, but we tried our best, and obviously we hope that you enjoyed the show. And we're not finished, so I think on Monday is going to be the Big Air Finals, and then we're going to have another live stream. I unfortunately will not be here, but
I will be.
Bobby
So
is taking over. And
tune in. We're going to have a good show.
For sure. Let's hope for good
Pray
weather.
for better weather, yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. It was a pleasure entertaining you. And yeah, that's it. See you in the next one.
Grosse Träume brauchen ein bisschen Support. Es braucht gute Serviceleute, Vorbilder und einen Fanclub. Aber es braucht auch kein Rezept. Und Tüpfelscheisser, um die entscheidenden Hundertstel rauszufahren. Manchmal braucht es Überredungskünstlerinnen. Leute, die mit einer guten Einstellung an die Sache gehen und Sättig, die einen motivieren. Damit es läuft, braucht es eine gute Verbindung untereinander. Ein Technologiepartner, der alles gibt fürs Team. Und jemand, der dir sagt, go, go, go!